Hey, what's up, everybody? Jazzbro Gonzo here. Another episode of The What's Next. Two stories, both polar opposites. In Texas, a court case that appeared to the Supreme Court regarding their heartbeat bill gives them good news. On the other, a teacher in California who is down with the Antifa, yeah, that's a problem. Let's take a look. Story number one. This comes out of Breitbart. Pro-life win. SCOTUS lets Texas 6-week abortion ban stand. In pro-life victory, the Supreme Court of the United States ruled in on a close 5-4, and usually that's how they rule these things, Wednesday, not to block the new Texas law, which is the heartbeat bill, banning most abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy, while legal challenges to the law proceed in lower courts. A narrow majority, a majority nonetheless, of justices held the abortion provider plaintiffs have failed to meet the high standards required for the Supreme Court to issue an injunction blocking a law before it goes into effect. Signed in May by Texas Governor Greg Abbott, Senate Bill 8 effectively bans abortions in the Lone Star State the moment the fetal heartbeat is detected, which a number of states have already done: Oklahoma, Mississippi, and most recently, Georgia, which often occurs after 6 weeks of pregnancy. Since women do not often detect pregnancy prior to the 6th week, the law effectively bans abortions in that state. Multiple states have tried to implement similar measures only to be blocked by the courts. Well, this kind of opens the floodgates. The 5-justice majority, Thomas, Alito, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Barrett, did not issue a public opinion regarding their decision. So the precise reasoning of the court remains unclear, including whether the Texas law would survive a constitutional challenge on the merits. That the question is squarely before the Supreme Court. Quote, the applicants now before us have raised a serious question regarding the constitutionality of the Texas law at issue. Chief Justice Roberts wrote in dissent. What a shocker. Roberts' dissent? Really? Yeah. Obamacare 2 times? No. But their application presents a complex and novel antecedent procedural questions on which they have not carried their burden. Basically, stating, Roberts explained that he was dissenting because an injunction would freeze the status quo while the courts worked through whether Texas law violates constitutional right to abortion, which is not a constitutional right. It's not a real right under the Constitution. It is a made-up law out of whole cloth forced upon the courts in 1973. But their application also presents a complex and novel, violates the Constitution, right, narrowly, leaving open the possibility that he could vote in favor of the law down the road. The 3 liberal justices, Breyer, Sotomayor, and Kagan, strongly worded dissents. Wow. Shocker. Legal proceedings in the lower courts might have not moved forward until a citizen attempts to enforce it against the abortion provider, leaving pro-life measure in effect indefinitely. Indefinitely. It leaves it in effect. The Supreme Court will also hear an abortion case this term, Dobbs versus Jackson, Women's Health, and it's possible that this case and other abortion cases will be held in abeyance until the Supreme Court renders a decision in that case. My thoughts. This is a great win for Texas. A great win, and it does. It opens the floodgates. It opens the doors to a number of states who have passed similar bills, the heartbeat bill, to take effect. Myself being pro-life, it's not about being pro-life. It is to kill the most innocent of us who have no other way to defend themselves except by those of us who agree that this is God's creation, and no matter what the circumstances are, and I understand there are a myriad of circumstances, especially when it comes to rape and incest, and this is a very, very, I won't say controversial subject, it's black and white. You either believe that the baby is innocent or you don't. That's what it comes down to. Either you believe the baby is alive or you don't. You believe that the baby is a baby or just a clump of cells, and who cares? That's what it comes down to. So you guys know where I stand, and I have no qualms about where I stand on this. Great win for them. Story number 2, and this comes out of the Blaze. Antifa, California high school teacher will be fired after video catches him saying he turns kids into revolutionaries. A California high school teacher will be terminated from his job after the undercover group Project Vertitas, who I give many props to. They've broken a lot of stories. They've exposed a lot of the garbage that has gone in, not just in Washington, but states around the country. Released a video featuring the man. In the video, Intercom high school teacher Gabriel Gipe said that he has had 180 days in which to turn them into revolutionaries. Project Vertitas indicated that Gipe was referring to the students. Among the many other comments Gipe made in the video, he also noted that he has an Antifa flag on his classroom wall.
Like 180 days turning into revolutionaries. How do you do that? How do you scare the fuck out of them? Yeah. Sacramento organization that is under the banner of Antifa is very loosely organized, right? So like, yeah, when there's like right-wing rallies and stuff, then we'll create an opposition to that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Where would he go to connect to some of these organizations?
No, I post a calendar every week. Awesome. And then so like and I do it for extra credit, so they get points for doing it. And so that encourages them to do it. And I've had like students show up for like protests, community events, tabling, food distribution, also all sorts of things. When they go, they take pictures, they write up a reflection. That's their extra credit. Like I have an Antifa flag on my wall, and a student complained about that, and you said it made him feel uncomfortable. Well, this is meant to make fascists feel uncomfortable. So if you feel uncomfortable, I don't really know what to tell you.
Okay, we continue. In the following quote, in following the principles of democracy, Natoma's unified staff is following due process, the law, and spent the past 2 days investigating the alleged teacher's actions in his classroom environment. Superintendent Chris Evans wrote in a letter to the school district community. As of today, the teacher was placed on paid leave, shocker, California, because of his actions and choices in the classroom. Natoma's Unified will be taking legal requirements next step to place the teacher on unpaid leave and fire the teacher. By taking a day and a half to investigate beyond the video, the district was able to learn more facts and essential to the next steps. My thoughts. The fact of the matter is that this guy's a clown. This guy Gipe is a clown. The fact of the matter is that wasn't there a situation a little while ago about another California teacher who giggled her way onto a TikTok video saying that the United States flag offended her? And so the kids had to pledge to a new flag, and she pointed to the bastardized rainbow flag, for the alphabet crew. That's okay. But this, I'm sure the leftists are jumping up and down going, how dare you try to fire this guy? He is just teaching anti-constitutional, anti-capitalist, anti-American. Yeah. The fact is, in both cases, both teachers should be fired. To me, there's no difference. Of course, the left will say, well, gay pride, we have to be proud. So the United States flag is racist. It is racist. But the Antifa flag, you know what? The Antifa flag is not so bad. No, both should be fired in this case. But with this guy, this guy's a clown, and I'm glad that the school district is taking procedures and protocol to one, I want to give this guy paid leave. I would have just kicked him to the curb, and that would have been the end of it. But of course, California, and of course, when it comes to the teachers' unions, one of the most powerful unions in the country, I guarantee they will not give up without a fight. And I'm sure that they're going to try to hold on to this guy for as long as possible. Or don't be surprised if this guy lawyers up and says, What do you mean? I'm not, I'm not turning kids into revolutionaries. Being that you caught on tape, saying that, yes, I'm going to turn kids into revolutionaries. Once again, it's California, the land of fruits and nuts, and morons and idiots, and buffoons. Wow. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please comment below, like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And the wackiness continues. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.